Yeah, first things first, I think let's just play a game. We'll play around, see what happens, and then we'll go straight into the tournament run after that. Geppetto and King Midas both here to support my endeavors. I do like Geppetto. I feel like Geppetto gets a bad rap, you know? People think that toys aren't particularly effective. Toys, I think, are really, really good early game. And they're maybe okay later. I think Geppetto is a good, like, second place kind of captain. The high roll for toys is not as impressive as the high roll that is available for some of the other strategies. But it's not... It's hard to be 6th place on Geppetto, unless you just get no toys in your shops. And then he'll fight, like, really evenly against most fair boards, as long as they're not getting into, like, 4 digits, 5 digits. You'll probably do okay. Midas, of course, much better at doing random weird high rolls. But I like Geppetto. Geppetto's fun. We're gonna do Geppetto now, so I don't have to do Geppetto during the tournament, I think. Let's go. Let's do it. As expected, no toys whatsoever. But I am more worried about early tempo, about surviving the first couple of rounds, than I am about, like, trying to get a little bit of extra oomph from, like, a treasure or something. Is that true? Am I greedy, or am I, playing it fair? With no toys in my first shop, the choice between Spider and Dragonling is a little bit harder. I think I want to take the Spider, though. There's a toy. It's Jack in the Box. See a Jack in the Box? Take a Jack in the Box. There we go. Alright, we're doing fine. Everything's going to be great. The Nesting Scrubfowl is actually, like, a completely reasonable take here. As much as the Silver Spider sounds good. Nah, we'll find something good regardless. I'm just going to take the Spider for the extra shot. Gingerbread House, good. Rose, okay. Despicable Smee. Despicable Smee actually pretty good here. Because if I get to attack with the second half of the Jack in the Box, it is a pirate. And that has a lot of value. Nope. Oh well. It's fine. Still causing problems for our opponents. Jack Frost, not really where I want to be here. I'm going to take Cowardly Lion as a kind of greedy pick. Maybe extremely greedy pick. And none of this is great. I think I am supposed to take Slappy as a toy to potentially Golden for Geppetto's innate. But I'm kind of leaning towards Presence of Gaia. I think I'm supposed to take Slappy. So we're gonna just cycle Slappy here. Hope for a gold. This is real good. 2 quest hits on the Cowardly Lion. It's a good start. Definitely taking a Space Ranger Woody here. None of these are the toys I really want in this situation, though. Was hoping for Mecha Man. I'm willing to take a Busted Bot. Actually going to swap those two around to make sure that the Busted Bot gets an initial attack. Cowardly Lion not doing well. It's alright. No hearts lost. Everything's good. Puck is great here. It's Jill even better. I think I am supposed to do it this way. Well, I have to hope that none of them... Ah, great. Alright. No, you were supposed to attack the lion! You were supposed to attack the lion. The jerk. Oh, definitely Mordecon here. Alright. Moving forward into the mid-game. We're doing fine. There we go. Alright, good. The lion did what it was supposed to. That hurts, though. Jeez. I guess that was a big dragon. None of these are the thing I am looking for, alas. Royal Invitation doesn't really suit. So let's try Drafty Window and see if that does anything interesting. You can replace the Busted Bot. None of this does anything. I mean, Angelica does something, but, like, not the something I am looking for. I do need to replace this Cowardly Lion, though. I should replace the Cowardly Lion with the Raggedy Ann. What am I doing? See, this is why I need to take an initial game. Just because I need to not make stupid mistakes. Anyway, not impressed with Teeth here. Not impressed with any of these. We're just gonna cycle Angelica. Epic treasures would be... Oh, this is a heart lost. It's a huge guy. Why are their guys so huge? How dare they get Bahamut here? Ooh. Santa's Cookie's really good. Considering I've still not gotten a golden toy, I think Santa's Cookies is better for me than the Timeline Duplicator. Papa Bear doesn't really do anything. On the other hand, is better than the Cowardly Lion. So, that I can do. Actually, the Peppers on Morticon is not a bad choice. And then I'll have a toy going into my legendary shop. I'm on board with that. No, not the Phil. Not the Phil! Terrible news. Alright, 1 heart going into my legendary shop. Brick Monster and Blue Fairy are both amazing here. I think Blue Fairy is better for what I'm doing, though. Mockingbird above Papa Bear, I think. And then maybe shift like that? God, everything they have is massive. Why is everybody's board so big? Honestly unreasonable. Well, 4th place is good enough to make it to the next round at this point. Alright, well, in that case, what do you folks want to see? We've got Merrily. I am a Jay Sparrow fan. I have not played a whole lot of Indiana clones. And I think Merrily is good, but also I haven't played them much. Like, Merrily feels like she ought to be pretty good. But I just haven't ended up picking them because they don't seem as fun as some of the other captains, I think. Oh, look, they all have constellation prizes. Participation prizes. That actually makes a lot of sense. Indy would totally just copy 3 constellation prizes. That is absolutely what my turn 10 is going to look like if I take Indiana clones. Alright, you know what? I think I want to take Indiana clones to start filling out his deck, because I don't think I have Miseria. Yeah, I don't even have Miseria unlocked. Okay, so we got to do this. Any particular thing that I want to be doing here? Looks like I'm doing some pirate stuff. What the hell is Mirror Mage here for? Do I really have no better ways to get treasures than Mirror Mage? Is that truly what I believe? I think I just have like every quester possible in here, while still not including Rolo because I haven't played this captain enough. I don't have Wormscale Tinkerer. Probably take Smug. Bring in Mech Dragon, just copy 3 Dragon's Teeth. Definitely a world I could be living in. Not impressed with the options that are available to me, TBH. I don't know about Blackbeard here. I don't know what I'm thinking I'm going to do with Blackbeard. I think Blackbeard was like, back when Jay Sparrow was good, Blackbeard was like, oh, I could high roll with Blackbeard. Blackbeard feels like a high roll kind of character. But I don't think that's the case anymore. I think Blackbeard tends to not do very much. And I certainly don't have the options that I would like to make Blackbeard good. Alright, well then let's axe Blackbeard and bring in Mecha Man as a potentially early pirate for pirate character. Given that I don't have Scalator, which is what I would prefer here. I don't know about this Mirror Mage, man. Mirror Mage just seems bad. Let's just bring in Snapping Hydra. I could potentially high roll with that too. Alright. Let's go, Indy. Yeah, the top is probably where I want to be. Hamstar actually has the possibility to not immediately lose turn 1. I did say possibility. It was by no means a guarantee. Uh-oh. The dog wielders are out in force. Wish I was playing Luna. Well, the top becomes a locked treasure chest, which is actually really sick here. That's a great find. I'm on board with that. Did I finish? I did. I made first place. I did exactly what I was supposed to. Yeah, you go. Bond Legolas. How appropriate for Loxley. Saw a 3-foot black rat snake. Whoa. Forgive the personal question, but where do you live? Or like, what area do you live in? Because I don't see snakes that often. What am I gonna... Am I actually gonna pop this locked treasure on Dragonling? Man. It's the greediest of plays here. You're in Alabama. Okay, yep. I understand. It's the greediest of plays here, but I actually want to replace the Dragonling so I don't use my locked treasure chest on commons. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see if this this chameleon can hunt here. That would be nice. All right, it's good. Wow, somehow not punished for making an incredibly greedy play. Became a dragon. That's great. That's fine. That's also fine. None of this is particularly impressive to me. Blackjack is also fine here. Dunk a wizard? Dunk a nameless one? Just replace the Hamstar with something bigger? That's not too bad either. Aw, rude. Well, there goes my full heart of damage. Yikes. Let's embiggen the dragon. We need bigger dragons here. That's what we need. I mean, I'm gonna get the hunt, but I'm still gonna take the loss. Yikes. This poor tiny blackjack just really is not getting it done. Oh, I probably do need this Medusa, actually. Because I am extremely worried. Yeah, correctly worried. I maybe even need to put Medusa in front. Well, not like I'm going to get the chance. All right, well, greedy plays did not pay off. Instead, we're just getting 6th place. Like, look at this. This board is mid, but fine. And I am just getting demolished. This is, man, MMR was a mistake. What is my MMR these days? Oh, that's actually higher than I expected. 3K? I thought I was still going to be in like the 2,400, 2,500 range. But yeah, like that was way harder than the tournament run. All right, one more solo. Can I sit with that 6th place? I don't think I can sit with that 6th place. Let's try again. I like Baba Yaga. I don't know that Baba Yaga's good, but I like them. Any captain that gives me a lot of treasures is going to be a captain I like, whether or not they're good. I think the fact that Baba Yaga still has only these many cards unlocked, like this low progress on Baba Yaga, tells you how bad Baba Yaga is, because I have absolutely been taking this captain every time I see them, and this is not great progress. But I'm going for it anyway. This is awful. Okay, sure. Yeah. Doing great. This could be a shark. My MMR is higher than yours this month. It's fair. Do I bring in Pix? Is Pix the way to go? Maybe Pix is the way to go. Do I want this itsy bitsy spider to be bigger? I mean, maybe. Sure, why not? You actually leave your house during spring? Congratulations. I never leave my house. When you leave your house, you have to go into the outside. There's bears there. I value my life, thank you. Sure. Let's just build a back row. Oh no! My back row! At least I didn't take damage. Bigger spider? Lion? I don't think lion is where I'm at. Let's get something bigger. I don't think any of this is where I'm at. I'm okay with Tink, though. Maybe Tink will do something interesting. I didn't even realize I didn't realize that I had an empty slot here. I thought I was going to replace the picks. No, now I have a front row picks. My God, this board looks like such a mess. And of course I lose to the Rumple, because Rumple gets first place in every lobby he's in. Well, so be it. Carving fork? Twin shot? Twin shot. Alright, let's get rid of the picks first and foremost. Then we can figure out what else we're doing. Stepsister's not bad here. Stepsisters is one of the better early treasures for Baba Yaga, because she can repeat every battle instead of like every third battle. It does mean I have to get rid of the bigger character in order to do it, but I think it's worth. Oh my god, why did the Katamari get so big? What the crap? Oh, Tajima. Yeah, alright. No, that answers that question. It went from like 3-3 to 12-12. What a monster. I'm very worried about his board. Oh, immediately disappears. Wow, so rude. We concentrate? These are all kind of crap, so yeah, sure. I like blackjack, though. Could work with that. Please supply me with more random treasures, thank you. Oh dear. That's a big glitch. Miseria is here? Miseria is here to save the day? Miseria is here to cause me to take tactical losses? Well, at least she's signed, so I feel better about that. Come on. Where's my pumpkin? Pumpkin spice latte. Latte me up, buddy. I kind of like Blackbeard's parrot here over Puck. I am a fan of the parrot. I may be overly a fan of the parrot. But just look at this cute little boy. He's doing God's work, fighting octopi? Why is he fighting an octopus, actually? Who let this octopus on board? Also, why is the octopus so small? I have questions about this tactical octopus deployment. I think we just cycle Peter Pan. Another player who takes cards because they are cute little dudes. Oh, absolutely. I mean, not like today, but yeah, frequently. Oh, ooh, this went poorly. Listening to 1 billion voicemail prayers. I mean, if that's how you have to think about it, I guess. Wow, both Puck and Miseria are 7-5. Who should I replace? We haven't really gotten any good questers for Baba Yaga yet, though. I mean, I guess Miseria might quest again. It is possible. I don't know when she resets, though, because she doesn't have the number back yet. Which is a little weird. I guess when the turn ends, she might get the number back. Or she might be gone forever. She might just already be gone forever. Yeah, she's still not getting the number back, which is concerning. Oh, there she goes. So it actually takes a full turn cycle for her to get her number back for Baba Yaga. That's fascinating. I guess it happens between end of combat and start of the next turn. But for whatever reason, her quest triggers after that point. She resets. She resets because I'm Baba Yaga. Yeah, this captain specifically allows me to reset questers. Yeah, I guess the Baba Yaga reset point is before Miseria triggers after a fight, which seems really weird, because if you lose the next fight, Miseria is not going to trigger because she doesn't have her quest reset yet. That's very odd. All of these are mage focused. What is going on here? But I might eat them just flavor? It sure is not. The characters might be flavorful, but that line is not flavor. I don't know what the odds are. Like, I don't know what the actual percentage is, but either the quest resets and you get the number back, or the character disappears. And I don't know which of them happens at what rate. It seems like it's maybe 1 to 2. So, like, 66% chance you get the quest back, 33% chance she eats. He eats, I guess. Why is Baba Yaga male? Oh, Baba Yaga's not male. It's just hard to tell from the art. It's actually probably lower percent chance that Baba Yaga eats them. It's probably closer to 25%, but I don't know for sure. Alright, I've been told that Genie's Lamp is good, so I should probably just take Genie's Lamp here. There's nothing else here that really... Like, I'm not doing mage things, and I probably am unlikely to do mage things. My head is in front of... I keep forgetting about that. Yes, you're right. I should be over here. Thank you. Made no sense to list it as flavor, but also felt like if it wasn't, then it needed to have the odds. Yeah, right? I feel that. I absolutely feel that. This is all garbage. I think it is time for ice cream party. Let my dragons party. Tin Man I would take if I was at the right place, but... Weighted percentage based on rarity and increases every time it doesn't trigger. Oh. Weighted in what way? Like, higher rarity characters are more likely to get eaten? Oh, this is where I want to be. All of this is garbage. Get out of here, garbage. I think we probably lose to Rumple. Oh, we do not just immediately lose to Rumple. But it's not great. Oh, we do immediately lose to Rumple. Wow, full heart. I actually thought I was going to get away with half heart. Alas. Rusty Blades? I don't have a whole lot more losses in me, to be honest. I'm not really doing slot buffs. So maybe it's Fangs? I don't know. Fangs don't feel particularly impressive here either. Take the blades. +5/+0 is fine. Lollipop Fairy, what do you think you're doing here, buddy? Being better than Sunflare is what it's doing here. Conan? It's probably not going to do anything for me either. I don't feel like any of these really do anything for me. But I am worried about my stats. I think Tink needs to go at this point, so we probably do this. Oh, I like 3 wrappers. Just make my shot better. Here's the business. Alright, now we just gotta... Oh, I don't know that I survived this fight, actually. I'm pretty worried about this Tajima. I was correctly worried about this Tajima. God. Well, GG! Really doing well on my route to 100 jewels. I think on average I get more jewels than I lose, but sometimes you just get runs and it just doesn't feel particularly good. Sometimes you just get an unlucky streak, and what are you going to do about that? Also, sometimes I pick bad captains because I like them. Which, like, what are you going to do about that? Nothing. Literally impossible to avoid. Absolutely no way that I could have improved my chances there. Surely, it is the rest of the world that is wrong. All right. Do we have people that are interested in playing in some multiplayer lobbies? Checking back in to see if there is some live lobby interest. If we have like 3 or 4 people here, then we can probably fill up from the Discord. But I want to make sure that I have some people joining here before I start pinging the Discord. All right, we got Fishing Enjoyer. So we're at 2, because I am counting myself. I am going to be a member of the lobby. Anybody else? I think, Anna, if you're interested, we could probably find 1 more person in this chat. Maybe? Maybe? And then I think if we have 3, that's enough that I'm willing to go try and pull 1 or 2 more from the Discord. And then we can play with, like, hopefully 6, but I'm willing to launch on 5. Working? Sure, I understand. Scare quotes working? I understand that one too. Yep. Absolutely. Alright, well, if it's just me and Fishing Enjoyer, I think I will fire off 1 more solo run, and then we will reassess at that point. We'll be slow, still down in arm. That is fair. That is fair. No, let's fire off 1 more solo run, and we'll see whether or not we have more interest at that point. Ooh, do I like Trash Panda? Trash Panda's good. Trash Panda is canonically good. I don't think I realized that the raccoon is wearing a crown in this art. Do I have cosmetics for you? I don't. Frowny the Clown, I think, is very interesting. Much in the same way that Dr. Aegon is interesting. I don't know that Frowny is good, but I do think he's interesting. Boy Who Cried Werewolf, I think, is objectively good, but I still haven't figured out exactly how to play him. I haven't tried very hard. I will also admit that. Don't have a lot of experience on this captain. And I think I am tired of getting 5th and 6th place, so maybe we'll just take Trash Panda. Trash Panda, also very good with treasures. So let's make sure I grab Pisces here. And then I have the scam package. When in doubt, Trash Panda. Yeah, that's fair. And then I'm not sure whether or not I want to keep Mecha Man in here. I feel like maybe Mecha Man out for Burninator? Just like the full Dragons top end is very much my favorite place to be. I guess the real business is finding good questers at Epic to take advantage of a potion of treasure find. Anubis seems droppable. Yeah, Anubis is definitely droppable. Works well with the Black Hole and the Wicked Witch, though. These 3 together is the quote-unquote scam package. I think I'm gonna try this and see if I can get this to pay off. Because if I end up doubling a potion of treasure find, then Crystal finds me secret rares. Which sounds really good. That sounds like that could be really good. I should probably be trying to Butcher, actually. I imagine that Butcher is pretty good with this character also. I should probably be trying Mr. Fox. I should definitely be trying Mr. Fox. Your bad player Chubby Bunny's in the scam package too. That's funny. I'm not a super big fan of the Chubby Cheap, although it does do some good work sometimes. Aha! Yes, Bunny for the AoE after the witch does disasters. That's pretty cool. All right, we're going to give this a shot. This seems like it ought to work. Seems weird that there aren't multiple custom decks available per character. Oh, to kind of try out different things. Well, you can edit the starter deck separately from editing the custom deck. And then, I don't know that these are editable. Oh, it looks like they are. So, if I wanted, I could save a different deck to one of these other slots. But that's not necessarily obvious that you can do that, given that this one is specifically labeled custom deck, when actually all of these are custom decks. They just have to be opened up. Yeah, starter is absolutely editable. I didn't know that the precons were editable. That's news to me. But that is neat. So I guess you could technically have 4 different loadouts for any given captain. As long as you are aware that the other ones are editable. Peachy Queen is a great start. I should probably take Daughter of Athena, actually. If I am going to be Trash Panda, I should be trying to do Trash Panda things. So let's try and do Trash Panda things. God damn it, there's another Rumple in here. Alright, well now my next... Ooh! Ooh! Alright, Big Rose. That is so good. Holy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are winning the first couple of rounds at minimum. This is gross. Double Rose after double Peachy Queen. Foul Lich? Foul Lich is huge. Foul Lich continues to be huge. I should probably take the Stepmother. Yeah. Oh, get wrecked, Rumples! God, beating a Rumple always feels good. I feel like Rumpelstiltskin is maybe one of the best captains out there right now. Like, honestly, I don't think I have ever gotten anything besides first or second on Rumpelstiltskin. Yeah, getting the full heart damage even with the Daughter of Athena in front. Maybe not the best choice, but here we go. We'll double a Robin's Bow. Make things even more disgusting here. Yep, looks good. Get demolished. Helen of Boy? What a username. Rose definitely does the thing. Hi, Rose. Please continue to do the thing. Thank you. Your work here is appreciated. Double Mimic. Ooh. Okay. Can we mimic a potion of treasure finding in time to get a legendary out of the evil stepmother? Not even a visual explanation of why my board is so degen on turn 4 either. Yeah, this Rose was wild. Ah. No. I wanted the thing. Okay, let's just make my shop amazing. What if my shop is just disgusting? Alright. Now we can start playing things. I saw that, I saw the kiss a little bit too late. Let's see. Fowlich, probably not long for this world, so... Oh, here's the potion to treasure finding. Late to the party. Let's try this out. Sure. This is some neat art for the collector. Fairy god. Wow. Oh, yeah. Because I guess I haven't picked up a fairy since I goldened the Peachy Queen? That's pretty gross. Does that mean I should wait until I find a Sparkles? I should probably wait till I find a Sparkles, huh? We've got to do this. We've got to do this. All right. I'm ready to grow all of my scars. Look at this idiot. 5 hearts and still down to their last one. How are you doing so poorly, Mr. Rumples? Get demolished. Do I kiss either of these? Or do I just take the thunder? Oh, actually, Scarecrow gets me secret rares. Let's go. Angelica improved? Yeah, I'm willing to start with a giant cone in here. That seems fine. Captain Hook is a nice take also. Just replace it with a Stinky. That's kind of funny. None of these are particularly appealing either. I guess Nessie's big enough that she's probably just... Needed one more. I want Angelica to be big enough. I guess I mix a Macho Angelica, actually. That seems like it could be wild. If I was up against somebody who had a decent board. Honestly, so rude not to put your biggest character in slot 1. Ah, the Tinkerer is here. All right. It's time. That's pretty good. Which of these do I want? Is it World Shrub? Does it matter? I don't know the World Shrub matters yet, so it's probably the sword. Oh, 4/4 Tinkerer. Yeah, that's pretty strong. So the carving fork is going to be ridiculous soon. Yeah, the Peachy Queen was still active. Wow, that's wild. All right, please, Angelica, hunt. Okay, all right, we're good. Who wants to join in the fun here? The parrot? She is a pirate. I would have loved for that to have been a Flopsy, but okay. Unbuffed, I don't know that any of these make my board. Although Mr. Fox is kind of wild. If he ever hunts, which is not necessary. Oh, no. There's the sword. Mr. Fox will always hunt. Okay, yeah, I changed my mind. Get in there. Do the thing. That's so gross. Do I get 2 quests off of those? Oh, this one didn't fire. This one's too small. Even if I do get 2 quests off of him, this one didn't fire. But getting a quest off of Scalator there is wild. Yeah, power me up. Let's get powered. What am I doing here? Am I... I usually verb my spells, and I think I don't want to do that with this spell. I don't think that's how I want to phrase that. Just, like, my shop is huge. Just take Blackbeard's Parrot. I do like a big parrot. Flopsy with 1,000 buff wouldn't have been bad. True. Would also have been fine. Am I midnighting? Yeah, that's probably better. I don't think I need that, though. And I might need to cast Stroke of Midnight. I am happy with my board compared to all of this. So we'll dunk a Merlin. Does casting spells do anything for me yet? Not really, no. Okay, productive. I needed you to not attack Stinky, actually. But thank you anyway. Oracle. Oracle almost assuredly is a good idea. Oh, here we go. I can take Crystal, and she can do exactly the thing that I wanted her to. Which is give me Bottled Starlight, actually. Yeah, that's fine. It does feel like I have a good shot at first today. Yeah, solid, solid. Big Flopsy? No, we'll continue to hit Stroke of Midnight here, actually. I just want to get the first. Ooh. Stroke of Midnight may be very good here. Yeah, please continue to kill that mob before the Thorn spawns. Wow, I really kind of needed Captain Hook back here, didn't I? If I see him again, I'm taking him. You're better than Crystal here. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think we have to take the Pisces. I mean, not have to, but like, kind of have to, you know? Oh, that's a lot of treasures. Take out the mop. Take out the mop. Yeah, good fox, good fox. Well foxed, Mr. Fox. There's a Guardian doing some sick work, too. That was great. Well, Chucky doesn't really do anything. I have already forgotten what captain I am facing? I can afford to lose one against them. But maybe I just take Toucan Samuel and make my board better that way. Oh, this number went up. Go team. Oh, I don't get the bonus shot. That's funny. Toucan Samuel is actually a penalty the first time you take him. Because you don't get the bonus shop on the turn you get him. But the rest of your shops are still, like, still dropped. Interesting. Probably get lost in these woods. Look for something better. How do we feel about a even greedier Mr. Fox? Pretty good, actually. Oh, here we go. This is the good stuff. All right. I would love an Encyclopedia Speltanica, thank you. I think we go Cart Speltanica. Tiger's Paw is okay in these waters, but not really what I'm looking for. Perfect. Please continue to kill that mop. I love you. You're doing great work, Mr. Fox. Dragonling? Yeah. Good kill, good kill. Get dunked, buddy. Perfect! And the 8 stars. That feels pretty good. Buffing up Hades. Sure. Hades needs cards. Everybody needs cards. Alright. I have been going for about 2 hours, which means this is the point at which I usually take my break. So I'm going to do that and take my usual stream break here. Gonna be like probably on the longer side, like 10-ish minutes, maybe a little bit longer. But if people are still hanging out after the break, then we'll do another interest check for live lobbies and see what people are interested in. Otherwise, I'll continue filling out my collection, I guess, with captains that I don't normally play. And let's keep playing. Should I do another solo run? Do we think we have somehow developed more people over the break? That seems unlikely. I'll do another solo run, and we'll check in for multiplayer interest after that. I think I like Candy Pandy. I don't know. I haven't decided. But, like, Candy Pandy with Miseria and with Lancelot feels real strong. This is a character I have not purchased. So, axe you. I don't get the chance to play Animal nearly as much as I like, because I really do like this captain. I played them a bunch before Candelar. And then since Candelar, I think I've played them only a little bit with the new fixed version. The version that was like only your silvers and golden animals are improved was basically unplayable. And this version I think is very cool, but I haven't had the chance to play them that much. Do people want to see any particular captain? I think I am happy to play any of these three. Maximus is kind of boring, but like, give him a shot, I guess. I'm not sure what kind of deck I have put together for him. He doesn't have a whole lot of things unlocked, but maybe I can find some cards to put in. You like to weird beard on Animal? Oh, yeah, sure. I find that doesn't work. Like, I feel like I have played Animal and seen Weirdbeard show up with 0 treasures, despite me having goldened some animals on the way. something about that, like, the way that it reads the changed character type while it's still in the shop versus while it's on your board. They fixed it? Oh, if they fixed it, then I'm kind of interested. I want to check that out because I would love to Weirdbeard. I think I have a lot of like random payoffs. So Animal with random unit typing payoffs here, right? I got Prospero and Pirate King and Monstro and Fairy Queen, and Mephisto is also here because this starts doing really silly things with slot buffs, which I think is cool. But I am down to axe one of these little idiots and try Weirdbeard and see how that goes. I haven't gotten the hero equivalent of Dastardly Spirit yet, I don't think, which is another card that I really want to have in this deck because that hits all of the animals too. But Pied Piper is pretty good. And Wink is kind of wild if you can actually pull it off. Not that you'll frequently be able to do it. I feel like it actually kind of doesn't work more often than it does work. But it is a nice dream. Alright, I think I'm going to axe Prospero here and bring in Weirdbeard and give it a shot and see if it works. That sounds sufficiently appealing. Found an animal? Great. Found Dastardly Spirit? Fantastic. Daughter of Athena, pretty good here? Yeah, pretty good. Oh god. They're huge. What the heck? Golden Dragonling? Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? Hardly fair. Oh, yes. Okay. Snap Peachy Queen here. And hope to find... Actually, Fowlich is not a bad find. I was really hoping for a Baby Bear or Hungry Hyena, but I can work with this. And then I really like Ticking Time Top. Even Stevens. All right, yeah, not bad. I do want Baby Bear here, but I think I want to handle my missing heart first. Pan's Shadow. There we go. Now I have even more incentive to find a Baby Bear. Jeez. Yeah, all right. That's typical. Witch's 3 does in fact take these early wins. Fairy Godmother, not exactly what I'm looking for. Cowardly Lion is an animal. I've heard good things about animals. I think I'm rather Captain Ahab, though. This is still not what I'm looking for. Man. Just not quite coming together. Let's go with Blackjack. As slightly bigger than what I have on my board. And hope that that turns into something real. Oh, you chose the wrong one. You also chose the wrong one. Get full-hearted, idiot. Ugh. Oh, what's up, Vera? How's it going? Checking into water the gym. Fair enough. I accept. Like, this is a big lich, but it's not big enough. Trigger Plum Fairy? Boon Willow? I do like slot buffs. You're not... This is not a very animal board. And I'm mildly irritated by it. Let's get some attack. Hopefully I can get Captain Ahab to fire here. Oh, not against this full health Blarg. Never know. Never. Yeah, this is not great. Take the hunt, though. Goodie bag time? Queen of Hearts time? Maybe it's Hearts time. That's not as big as I want her to be, though. Maybe go for the treasure? Yeah, goodie bag's not doing anything real here. I guess I could, like, back row a goodie bag, and that would be maybe okay. But let's see if we can pull something off here. Oh, here we go. This is good. This is good. This is a good addition. Swap those around. Actually, I think I do this. I think I just accept in my heart that we are not getting the quest for Captain Ahab here, and replace him with somebody that might do better. Greed is not anything real. Ooh, the Fireflies, though. Yeah, alright. Firefly's pretty good. I can work with that. Still trading. Trading is better than taking damage. That's working out alright. Oh. Oh, okay. Here we are. Alright, this is real now. I still want to keep Fireflies in. And I think I want to keep Blackbeard's Parrot in. I think I want to keep Scarecrow in. So I guess we're just replacing the Minotaur. You are a pirate of usual size, actually. This is nowhere near big enough. Do I kiss the Guardian? I think I like having the Guardian, actually. I think Guardian is one of the more powerful units available these days. Let's just cycle you, then? Woof. Demolish. Oh, no. Oh, no. I do want Papa Bear in here. I don't know what I'm willing to replace in order to bring in Papa Bear, because I don't want to replace the Scarecrow yet. Or replace Blackbeard? I probably do just replace Blackbeard's Parrot. That's actually fine here. Okay, now I can replace the Scarecrow. It's been a long time coming. Poison Apple. Poison Apple, very good. Well, I don't know about very good. Poison Apple is much better if I have summons. But, Poison Apple feels pretty strong here. Wow, you really did not get there, did you? I thought Cup was going to be a lot scarier. But they just lost all their hearts in, like, the past 3 rounds. This is pretty good. Sorry, Foul Lich, you tried. I am going to need to mix-o-match something. Let's make you bigger. Oh, okay. That's a back row mix-o-matcho, I think. Nope. Should have been middle. Alright, well, now I know for next time. Even Stevens. Thank you. Oh, Tiamat's Claw, so good. So good with the animals. None of these are particularly impressive here, so improve. A little late for this effect, but, like, still pretty good. And is fairy, so triggers 10 million fireflies. I don't like any of these. I don't like any of what's happening there. Oh, okay. Time to lose. Yep, this is over. Thank you for the... What, are we 3rd place? We might be 2nd place. Well, I didn't clear anything. Watch attack directly into the goodie bag. Oh, it's not even my attack. Okay, well, that's fine. Good heavens. Big numbers. Third place is still positive, though. Third place is still okay. All right, where are we at? How you doing, folks? Lobbies? Lobbies? Question mark? Like, I don't want to start spamming the Discord until we have enough interest here that I feel like we can have, you know, 3 or 4 people in a lobby. But also, I'm not sure how to get enough interest here without spamming the Discord. So, feels like it is worth checking in to see what people are up to. And if you are not up for a lobby, then that is fine. And maybe we can put it together. I'll continue checking in, and we'll keep seeing whether or not there's interest. And if there is not quite enough interest, then so be it. That is okay. You can continue playing solo. You play still? Yeah, alright. Yeah, it seems like it's just me and you right now, Fishing Enjoyer. So, if somebody else is willing to hop in, then I am willing to start a lobby with 3. And then we'll see if we can bring in some people from the Discord. But if it's just me and you, it feels a little light. So, I'll keep playing solo, and we'll keep seeing whether or not people hop in to join up for multiplayer. Haven't bought Carn Artist, although I do kind of like the ability. That seems very intriguing. Ah, Dr. Aegon is here. I really like Lightning Thief. I think he has not worked out quite as well as I have wanted him to, but I do really like him. And Sweet Tooth, I think, is actually good, but is definitely the most generic of all of the candy captains. Any particular interest in chat? Do we want to see one captain here over another? Because I think I'm willing to play any of these 3. I think if I was just like spamming games right now, I'd probably pick Lightning Thief. It's kind of a toss-up, actually, between Lightning Thief and Dr. Aegon. I like both of them. But, probably Lightning Thief here to try and increase the Lightning Thief collection. But yeah, if there's preference in chat, happy to play any of these 3, I think. Is this art supposed to be reminiscent of something? I feel like this is a reference to something, and I'm not sure what. Like, Lightning Thief as a concept is obviously a reference to Prometheus, you know, the person who stole fire from the gods, but is Lightning Thief... Is like this version of Lightning Thief a reference to some other work? Like, is this a, was it Percy Jackson? Is this a Percy Jackson reference? I never read that series. I heard good things about it. I know people like it, but I never read it myself. I don't have any cosmetics for you? That's a surprise. No cosmetics for Dr. Aegon either. Although I do love the Dr. Aegon MD art. I don't love it enough to pay money for it. But I do love it. All right, let's go with Lightning Thief, I think. This Lightning Thief has some interesting play patterns. I am apparently going with a candy build, which I think is probably correct. Any captain where I want to play a lot of spells, I feel like I like doing candy things on them. Wormscale Tinkerer should probably be in my deck on account of its Wormscale Tinkerer. Mechanical Dragon I'm not as excited about. Oh no, Mechanical Dragon I am excited about because it lets me cast more spells. Yes, I remember how this works. I do need Mech Dragon in here. I don't really need Lollipop Fairy, because I think the early candy stuff doesn't matter until I start getting higher level. Knight of the Holy Cane is interesting here. I feel like this is more often than not doesn't go off. But I do like the extra bonus candy spells, and since I am setting up the rest of my deck to be able to get extra treasure, I think he's a good include. And then I should probably replace Smug with something that finds me more treasure, rather than something that finds me better treasure. I don't know what finds me more treasure. There's nothing here that really stands out as like, oh, this is really good for a captain that wants extra treasures. So maybe I just leave Smug in there. Maybe I'm just happy with this. Chubby Cheap, I feel like, is the worst of the available top-end payoffs. Gummy Worm might be pretty good. But I haven't gotten the Pony at Epic. I haven't gotten Licorice at Legendary. Haven't gotten the Viscount. There's so many candy things that I'm missing. All right, I'll run it like this. No, I'll trade you out for the Gummy Worm. I want Gummy Worm. All right, let's go. None of these particularly impressive. I guess Jealous Stepsisters is fine. Maybe I'd rather have Rose. We can start getting buffs. Nice. Nice. Aladdin, definitely good here. Nice. Actually dealing damage. Heck yeah. Oh, Silvery Moon on Aladdin is actually free. The Cutlass is also fine here, but I kind of like the rings maybe better. I'm not sure. I don't know. That's a little weird. I'd probably just take the Cutlass. Ooh, yes. Meet in the Tavern is great. Oh, fantastic. Wow, really good start, actually. This is one of the better starts, I think, that I've had on Lightning Thief. Definitely feeling good about the stats that I have available, and getting a Candy Cane this early is fantastic. We gold Slappy because that turns into yet another free shop, kind of. Masterwork Scrolls, yes please. Absolutely. I think I'm happy to get rid of Slappy at this point, honestly. None of these particularly impressive, and I do need to fill up my bottle, so let's do that. Always happy to Lost in the Woods. I don't need it here, though. So maybe we take Blackbeard's Parrot? Blackbeard's Parrot also fine here. I could kiss a parrot. I could keep a parrot, but I could kiss a parrot. Maybe keep a parrot is necessary. I feel like the parrot's really strong on this board right now. I could happily replace this Pyrat. Yeah, okay, sure. Woo, I even got the hunt there. That's pretty good. Oh, and I still lost. Yikes. What's up, Kellerman? Yeah, what wizard? Heck yeah, double cinnamon roll, I'm in. Captain Ahab. Reporting for duty. Just not, I think. Cycle Ember? This Fire-Breathing Dragon is not exactly where I want to be here, but I haven't found anything better for that slot yet. Continue to cycle the pirates. Shall we meet in a tavern? Bit of a relax time before doing it all again tomorrow. At least tomorrow is Friday. Ah, you have one of those shifted work weeks. I see. I see how it is. I suppose we will continue to meet in taverns and see if this gets me anywhere. Mama Bear. I mean... You know what? Sure. Just because it gives me a couple more stats on the parrot. Which I needed exactly that. Yes, great. Let's bring in Shipshape Inspector and get my treasure. And finally burn this gumdrop. Alright, starting to get the slot buffs. This is looking pretty good. Galactic Rock, absolutely. Sure. We'll stick a fudge in there. Probably time for this Mama Bear to go away, in all honesty. Kind of start getting some dragons in here. I think I like that. Yeah, the parrot is really paying off here. I like these hunts. Glad to get back to a regular pattern. Understandable. Absolutely understandable. Jasmine Dragon not quite paying me off here. Although Jasmine Dragon is one of the characters that I really like to see. I guess with Galactic Rock, it's probably pretty good. With Galactic Rock, it's probably good enough. Guardian in the Grove. I don't think we're doing Guardian things. Goldilocks? Not really. Goldilocks is fine, actually? Goldilocks is fine, actually. Blackjack not quite big enough to contribute to the cause here. A lot late for Blackjack, considering what I'm doing. Really? How did that not get the kill? I guess everything on my board is not quite big enough. Viking Longhouse. Wow, what a find. Where did my spell go? Oh, this is the Jasmine Dragon shop. I got the Jasmine Dragon shop first. Awkward. Why is everything candy? Oh, I dipped. Yep. No, that's true. You're right. Man, I want the bigger Jabberwock, but also I want the concentrate. I think I want the concentrate more. Oof. Yeah, none of the other things are quite big enough. We're gonna have to replace this parrot sooner rather than later. Hey, that's a thing I want to replace the parrot with. All right, let's go. Let's get some candies and/or mages. All right. So now my board is actually starting to improve, which is great. I do want to fill the lightning in a bottle, but not with lightning bolt. Merlin is not candy, so that's not helpful. Silvering the Cotton Candy Dandy is maybe good? Do we know who this art is modeled after? Because this is giving me some vibes. And I'm not exactly sure what those vibes are. But there's definitely some vibes happening here. Three bags full is fantastic. Well, I probably take Smug there. Oh, well. None of these are particularly amazing. Magic Acorn doesn't... I don't really have any supporters here, so that doesn't matter. So I guess I just take the Carving Fork, and it's mediocre. Let's keep buffing my front row. Empty. Okay. Honestly? Jeez. Yeah, everything is good now. Oh, yeah, because Cotton Candy Dandy. Yep, now everything is good. So I just want to cast as many spells as possible. In addition to all of the other things that I want to be doing. But also, I just want to cast as many spells as possible. Things are looking good. How do I feel about Candy Frankenstein's Doctor? Pretty good, actually. I feel pretty good about Candy Frankenstein's Doctor. Picked up the Raw Fury bundle on Steam. Which is the Raw Fury bundle? That doesn't sound like the Hidden Gems bundle that people have been talking about. Publisher sale. Okay. Mixo Macho, I guess it's fine. Oh, yeah, this is what I want. I want Secret Map, so that it fires off my spell again. Nice try, buddy. It's empty, but I didn't have a spell going. Sad story. Let's find a better spell. This is still not the better spell I am looking for. This is still not the better spell I am looking for? This is, in fact, the better spell I am looking for. Cleaning up. Heck yeah, good run. What I unlock? Sure. I'm willing to play Romeo. I don't know. Romeo doesn't... Romeo's the one that gets you like a free True Love's Kiss for the first time you complete a quest at a given difficulty? Romeo's a weird kid. Alright. Who is interested in some lobbies? Some multiplayer? Some live gaming? Live gaming amongst friends. Checking in. How are we feeling? What is the temperature of the chat? Anything good happening? Y'all got all your drinks? Everybody's comfy? Alright, sounds like we're still not there. Yep. Alright, well. Keep this going. Keep doing what I've been doing. Let's not do another Lightning Thief run, though. Oh, Dungeon Master is here. Dungeon Master is here to support. Once again, happy to play any of these captains. King Arthur, I think, is much maligned, but a solid pick regardless. Indiana Clones is probably not great, but fun to mess around with. And I wholeheartedly love Dungeon Master. I have had really great results with this captain, and I would play it more. I would do more dungeon mastering. I guess I'll click this link. I suppose I am willing to check out this bundle. Enter a valid date. Get off. Oh, that's a lot of games. Holy. That is some big savings also. Okay, I understand. I see it. Yeah, that is a lot of games. My word. I can definitely strongly recommend Dandara, as I think that might be the only one of these games I've played. Bad North I have seen, and it seems pretty good. And that is all of my experience with this bundle. It's a lot of games, jeez. Alright, in the absence of any other input, we're going to play some Dungeon Master. We're going to continue to Dungeon and Master. Stepmother? Stepsisters? Probably stepmother. I think stepmother is easier to pull off. How do you start a Once Upon a Galaxy tournament run? It shows the tickets, but you don't see anywhere to begin it. On the main screen, I don't want to concede the game, but where you see play, it should also show you play with friends and tournament run. So just right on the main play game, it should be right there. Depending on the tickets you have, you got to make sure that you have April tickets as opposed to May tickets. Because if you've been playing this month, then the tickets that you have earned will be for next month. Tickets are earned based on your performance in the previous month, not in the previous tournament, but just generally playing in the previous month. Yeah, you might only have May tickets right now. That is certainly a situation that you could be in. Hit a few other games from this publisher. I figured it was worth the gamble. Yeah, I've heard good things about Raw Fury generally. But not... I guess I just don't have that much experience with most of their games. What happened to my chair here? The blanket fell. What a hassle. Ugh, everything is a problem. Stop falling apart. Okay. Okay. Friendly Spirit is here. I do like that. Aladdin is here. I like that as well. I don't know if I like Aladdin more than Despicable Smee getting Stepmother closer. That's a difficult choice. I think I do like Aladdin better. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not great. This shark is not the business. Ooh. We'll take a Huntsman. We'll cycle you. Wink is here. Oh, all of these are great options. I don't have any animals for Fowlich, but it does set off my Stepmother. Wink is potentially fantastic, although I don't currently have any Fae. And Kid Icarus is also potentially fantastic because of Dungeon Master. Like, turning that into a legendary treasure seems pretty good. I think the fact that I have Huntsman means I want Wink. Blue Prince was one of theirs? Oh. Yeah, Seance of Blake Manor and Blue Prince were also both fantastic games. It's interesting. Oh, yeah, it was, huh? I guess Doggy Bomb is the developer and Raw Fury was the publisher? Yep, that makes sense. I think it's gonna be Wink here. Wow, this is going poorly. Okay, and then this can set off the stepmother. Oh, no, we need to bring in Puck. Actually, that's important. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. This is great. Oh, I'm very happy about this. Okay. Okay, we're doing fine. We do need Wink to fire off, though. Not that any of this helps. Oh, it does kind of help, actually. Let's get all the heroes in the front row. That's great. And I'm desperately looking for an acorn, I guess. Acorn. Potion? Potion? Okay. All right. I'm listening. No! My fairies! Why? Continue growing the Wink. Ooh. Ooh. No, Heartseeker bow. Heartseeker's bow's better. The torches are also really good, though. Oh, torches and the huntsman would have been so good. What am I doing? I want the axe. The axe just gives you, like, a unique thing that I think is super cool. Great. I got the torches back anyway. Fantastic. So now, all of my hunts in the front row will make my fairies in the back row hunt as well. I love this. This seems very cool. Alright, Aladdin, as cool as you are, I think it is Godmother time. Yeah, these supports are already enormous. Grand. Let's make Wink better. Because this board is nut bar. I don't actually need to do anything with this board for another couple of turns, I think. We can just take advantage of my opponents over and over and over. And be okay for a bit. Kadabra? Rose? +4/+5. Not that I am bringing in many people here. Alright, let's see what this gets me. Looking Glass? Double doesn't do anything. But let's get some Fae out here, actually. This is what I wanted to see. Permanent growth. I also want Sparkles, but Titania is more important here. On the other hand, this sucks. Oh, still didn't get the hunt? Rude. Oh, and I got the acorn. Fantastic. All right, yeah, you can supersede whatever's going on over here. That's gonna be a lot better. None of this really helps. Cycle the Shadowmancer, I guess. Get the hunt. Am I gonna get the hunt here? Oh, barely. Nice. Okay. We're in an okay place here. Because Titania is getting much bigger. Was that a full heart of damage? Is it down to just me and Scoop Art? That doesn't make much sense. Yes, please. I'm in trouble. This doesn't do a whole lot. None of these do a whole lot. Man, everybody's big. Knock it off. Nice hunt. Nice hunt. Man, Smug is good, but we're already past that point, I think. Do I have anything that makes Gravity Well good? No, I don't, and I'm not sure whether or not I will. I guess if I see Wormscale Tinkerer. Is Wormscale Tinkerer even in my deck? I don't know whether Wormscale Tinkerer is in my deck. I think if I have Wormscale Tinkerer, Gravity Well is the pick. Otherwise, Hidden Treasure Room is the pick. I'm gonna go for the Treasure Room. None of you are mages, are you? Terrible news. Alright, cycle a villain, and hope that works out okay for me. Oh no. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are losing. None of this is great. This continues to be not great. Can I at least avoid taking a full heart of damage here? That's the real question. And the answer is looking like probably not. Everybody is scaling just a little bit harder than I am. Just a little bit harder than I am. Rough. Rough. Ghoul-Aid, man. This guy seems so bad. Each of your candy characters that were KO'd this fight. I guess including him, right? He still seems pretty bad. Yeah, so I guess you already figured this out, Darkwinge, but there is a tournament button here, and you need to see what your tickets are for, whether they are for May or April or whatever. Ghoul-Aid Man seems bottom 10% of cards, probably. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, at Epic, that feels like not much of a payoff. All right. We continue. Back into the Galaxy Mines. More cards, stars, and jewels must be earned. Rumples is here. Snap pick Rumples. I love this captain. This is probably my favorite captain right now. I am very happy with what they are doing, and I think that they are probably one of the better captains out there. This captain out of the game, he's pretty busted. He's 100% busted. Absolutely agree with that. Lesser Mimic is great. I need Robin's Bow early. Probably take Daughter of Athena here, even though Thorn is broadly a better pick, just because there's the chance that I don't lose the first round with Athena. Yeah, get that tie. That's right, now we're in business. Twin Shot. I don't know that I need more attack. Let's go with Ring of Valor. Unfortunately, none of these are heroes. Alright, that's fair, honestly. I would love to take Genie's Lamp, but I'm taking Sailor's Spinach instead. Just continue to tie people, that's fine. I have several heroes here, so the high tops are actually real good. Ooh. Ooh. All right, yeah. Okay, we are in business. Business is occurring. I will probably never lose another heart for the rest of this lobby, unless somebody just goes nuts. Yeah, I like Bounty Contract. Luckier Chest is probably the better pick there, but I like Bounty Contract. I'm in an interesting position here, where if I take Miseria, I'm not sure her quest will ever trigger. Which, like, there are worse problems to have, honestly, as far as problems go. Or the goddamn magic of taking Miseria. The moment you take them, your opponent has a significantly better board than you somehow. Which is honestly okay. I'm not mad about that. This was the perfect time for Miseria to cause me to take a loss. Nameless one? I think I like Nameless one here. Or Greed. Is there anybody on this board that I think I am keeping long term? Probably not. Wow. That is a scary board. This is really early for their board to be this scary. What the hell? Oh. Oh. Still. Alright, fine. Take my heart, I guess. Horse armor is so boring, but it's probably good. It's probably fine. I don't know what else to take here. Shall we dream? Shall we dream of a brighter tomorrow? Sure. None of this matters. None of this is even remotely relevant. Do I have sources of spells yet? Not really. Breadcrumbs is kind of a source of spells, but also not really. It's maybe the pick here, though. Curse Ring doesn't seem like it's going to do anything. Wander Shielding doesn't seem like it's going to do anything. Was the wrong hit. Yikes. This is somehow my worst Rumpelstiltskin run of all time. Can I greed this Golden Fountain? I want the answer to be yes, so we're gonna find out. I cannot take any of these, though. I can take a Mousetrap here. All of everybody. How is everybody still full heart? What the heck is going on here? This is like the most stacked lobby. Jeez. Yeah, it's another full heart for me. I'm out. Adios. What the crap? Rumple, you have failed me for the first time, actually. I think this is the first time Rumple has caused me to not get, like, top 2. And this is, what, turn 7? 8. Turn 8? Okay, at turn 8, I agree my board is not impressive. But I had basically this board since turn 5. And I have gone full heart, full heart, full heart. Wild. Absolutely wild results. Alright. I'm tired of async. Async, I just lose asyncs for no reason. Feels like the one time you ever placed badly with Mira. Yeah, okay, I can see that. And Mira's pretty busted too. I really like her too. Fae things and treasure things are the things that I want to be doing, I think, with any given captain. Those are the things that appeal to me the most. And then also Princess Animal, because she's basically doing Fae things. Those are the synergies that I like. I'm actually really excited for for some of the Mythbound captains too. But yes, save me from this async hell. Let's play multiplayer. If Fishing Enjoyer is still around, I think me and him will just fire off a lobby and see if it fills. I guess I can't. I don't feel good about trying to fire it off solo though. There's not enough people around. Then there's not enough people around. But I am willing if there is at least one other person in chat who wants to play. Constant string of bigger lobbies in my asyncs are just demoralizing. You'll join? All right. Good enough. Let's do it. All right. I have a lobby for you. XCY4. XCY4. Oh, you're in, One-Shot? Excellent. Okay, great. Happy to have more people involved. And then once I see Calcifer in here, I'll shoot this code over to the Discord. And we'll see if we can get some people in. Send some messages. Maybe we'll get people joining. Maybe we won't. But fingers crossed. Gonna give it at least a couple of minutes and see if anybody's interested. So how y'all feeling about the Mythbound spoilers? Any particular favorites? Anything coming up that you're excited about? I think there are, for sure, some cool captains in there. And some really neat things with deck building. Ah, we've found at least a couple of people. Excellent. Didn't look at it yet? One of the things that I think is coolest is there are a couple of cards now that reference the deck that you are bringing in for the captain. So they'll summon a quester out of the deck, or summon, I think one of them is like summon a random quester out of the deck, and one of them is summon the character with the lowest power out of your deck, which seems really neat. Like, that seems like there's probably some really cool ways to manipulate that. Yeah, I'm excited to kind of play around with some of those and see what happens. Oh, they left. Why'd they leave? Don't do that. All right, if they come back, I think we'll ready up and we'll launch with 5. Otherwise, I'll give it another minute and see if anybody joins. And if not, we'll just go with 4. That is also okay. But I'll give it a little bit more time. Oh, yeah, they're back. Okay, great. We launch in. Good luck, friends. Some options here. I do like Old MacDonald. I don't know that Old MacDonald's like... Old MacDonald tends not to be good in the early games. So that kind of... Like, the first few rounds are dangerous. But he has a lot of potential. I mean, I guess it's Dungeon Master's in kind of the same place, right? Dungeon Master and Old MacDonald are doing pretty much the same thing. Except Old MacDonald is doing it with animals. And Dungeon Master is doing it with heroes and villains. Actually, I think I like Dungeon Master better. Now that I think about it, now that I say it out loud, I think I like Dungeon Master better. Alright, yeah, let's go. Come on, Dungeon Master. Do the thing. I believe in you. Should get a quester in here. Dungeon Master does like his questers. We got a Piggy Bot. Yep, double dealer, pretty good. If I see the quester and it's not a hero or a villain, I don't care anymore. Friendly Spirit, save me. Oh, Friendly Spirit saved me. Oh yeah, Peachy Queen on the Friendly Spirit. Okay, so that's a pretty nice pull, actually. This is cool art from Mira. Ah, we got the Dog Girl and Witches 3. Witches 3 also pretty good. Heck yeah. Take that heart of damage, Galster. I'm sure I'm gonna get repaid for that in kind later on. I want to fire off this Friendly Spirit again. I do like Icarus here, but I want to make my shot bigger. Yes. And this is why I want to make my shot bigger. Yep. Looks good. Wow. Dog Girl really not delivering. Sorry, Luna. Ooh, okay. I can work with this. I can make this happen. When you discover an epic treasure, find a second copy of it. Well, I feel like lock treasures may be better for me right now than printing press. Like, if this huntsman goes off, I absolutely want a lock treasure for that one. You are slightly bigger here, so I guess I will take the slightly bigger unit. No! I was supposed to quest with him! Rude! Dreamer's good? None of this is good, though. None of this is really what I'm looking for. I suppose you are bigger than Aladdin, technically, so worth trying? Yeah, sure. Uh-oh. Nope, it's fine. Ah, giant too big! Cannot hunt! I do like the parrot. I don't really have pirates. I guess I have some pirates. Oh, that potentially sets up some cool stuff with huntsmen. Okay, yeah, we'll take the parrot. I like the parrot. I have decided that instead of not liking the parrot, I will like the parrot. Just make my shop bigger again with Thorn. Peachy Queen some thorns. Oh no. Big Katamari. Big everything. Disaster. Wow. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, you've, it's a little too early to have found some Pisces, but I guess you have maybe doubled up on some, Oh, no, it's just the Katamari that you've doubled up on. So that must be, like, double Peachy Queen or something? Yeah, that's a big boy. Continue on pirates? I think you're going to grow faster than the Katamari is going to grow. Feel like Captain Ahab maybe not delivering here, though. Attempted to take the Queen of Hearts just for the stats, but also tempted to all hands on deck to try and get the hunt with the Huntsman. Let's go with this. Let's take the stats here. No! It's so rude! Well, that's another full heart. Wow, double happily ever after. Okay, yeah. And Charlotte's doing the thing, which means this is... Holy! Okay, yeah, I'm not doing much in this lobby anymore. This is pretty over. Pixie Dust. Wow, Pixie Dust would be great if I was doing anything with it. I think we'll Tin Man here. Energizer. It's a little late. Co-captain. Do I feel like co-captain is better than having the high tops double hit on my huntsman? I don't know. I don't know that co-captain is going to give me something that lets me survive the next fight, which is really what I'm concerned about. Take the Energizer and hope. Oh, I'm not winning this. I'm not even surviving this. I think Kurashot's much bigger than I am. Oh, much, much bigger than I am. Oh, no. Yeah, we really didn't get there. Well, congratulations the rest of the lobby. Well done. Go team. I think I can't rejoin, right? That's how this works. Now that I have returned home, I cannot join this lobby and spectate, which is a bit of a bummer. Unless I bring up another instance of Once Upon a Galaxy that I haven't set up yet with another account logged in to just spectate. So awkward. I know it's like this weird workaround. I would love to be able to do it, but I could try it, I guess. Maybe there's a way to figure it out. Is now the right time to be trying to figure it out? I don't know that now is the right time to be trying to figure it out. Maybe we'll give them a little bit more time and then launch another lobby and see how that goes. Because it's... Who was it? It was Nwashot, Kirion, and Calcifer in the top? I think BN got dunked relatively early. So... two of those people are people that are in chat. I think Nwashot is playing once, so cannot rely on her joining up for another one. But we might get some more if I launch another lobby. So I guess I will launch another lobby and we'll see who joins. And if it's good, it's good. And if it's not good, then it's not good. But we have a DKNH. And we'll see whether or not we get the interest. Ah, starting your drive home. I understand. I understand. All right. Code is posted. Fingers crossed we get some people. I think if we get Calcifer back, then I'm going to want at least 2 people summoned from the internet, willing to go with 4. Hopefully we get to 5. But until then, we'll just have to wait and see, unfortunately. I really do want the ability to spectate the lobby after I have died. That would be a great option to have. It could even be like on that end screen, like spectate instead of just return home. That would work out pretty well too. Seems like a relatively easy thing to do. I don't know. I'm not the one coding this game, so I don't actually know what is easy and or not easy. I just know what I would prefer. As a user, I would like my experience to be this particular thing. So they should just do that, is what I'm saying. They should just do whatever I tell them to. It would be nice if they did that thing. I don't know. It sounds like it's on their radar. Like, I've brought it up before, and it sounds like it's something that they are aware is not required, but something that they are aware that people would be interested in. But I don't know if it's something that's going to happen or when it might happen or whatever. Because they have a lot on their plate. Like, let's be real. I understand that there is a lot that they need to get done. And, you know, if they get it done, they get it done. I guess, is where I'm coming down on it. Like, they have whatever pace they're going to keep to with their updates and everything, and dealing with balance stuff and dealing with content releases. So, like, the little technical things, I feel like they're going to get done slowly but surely, is my guess. So maybe next patch, maybe patch after, maybe even later. I feel like it'll get done eventually, though. As a general rule, I think they are interested in providing the quality of life improvements that the community is requesting. But I also understand that content is absolutely king, especially with, you know, what is essentially a live service game, right? You know, they're trying to really provide that development support, which I think is great, honestly. Second place? Nice. Congratulations. Like, I'm glad that they are invested in continuing to provide content. And I just want to see... I guess I want to see the quality of the base experience improve at the same rate. Because, you know, new people that come in are gonna see more content, and that's fine. Like, having more content is always good. But the base experience is gonna be what drives them off of the game, one way or the other. Or keeps them into the game at the start, right? You want to make sure people don't bounce off. So, quality of life is also important. Not that I am managing any project where the quality of life matters, so it's not like I have much to say here. All right, we got 4. That's pretty good. I'll fire this one off in another minute or so. See if we get anybody else from the Discord. But if not, then we can go with 4, and that is okay. So hang out for another minute or so-ish. And we'll launch if we don't get any more, or... You know, if we get one more also, just straight up I'm launching. If Kyrion comes back. For example, you know, not that I am telling anybody what to do, but I would appreciate it if. Stupid phrasing games. All right, let's go. Let's launch this. Let's send it. No, wait. I needed to unready there instead of back. My mistake. That's my bad. KTCX. Sorry about that. What is it? KTCX? KTCX. That's happened to me before, where somebody's left, like, right as I've readied up, and instead of unreadying, I just, like, auto-hit back. I don't know. Ah, okay, yeah, I saw something happen. I wasn't sure who did it, but yeah. Accidentally backed out. Yep. Well, it didn't launch, so come join us in the new one. The better one. The one that might include 4 people. Probably bugged the last one. I mean, the last one's gone, so it doesn't matter. Like, you left, and I snapped, like, started spamming buttons. I hit back instead of unreadying. Alright, cool. We got 4. Let's go. Four is broadly enough. I haven't played with Blorg much. I don't really know how valuable this is. I guess Blorg lets you potentially set up for some neat late game boards. If you have like a big toy board, then you can get like, I don't know, Guardian of the Grove or something and do some cool things with that. But you have to get to like a late game toy board. I haven't played with you before. Maybe I should try it? Yeah, I'll try it. Oh, yeah, I see. So once you have a toy board, if you get Pirate Prince or something, that's like something. If you grab Pisces on a late game board, that is something as well, not nothing. I don't feel like any of this is exactly what I'm looking for, but it is potentially a setup. All right, I'll try it. I'll try it. I feel like Dorothy's going to do a lot better, but I do like playing toys. We got a thing in the ice. We got a Hades. Hades is one of the bots. Okay. Wizard Headmaster and Hades are the bots. Got it. I am probably just going to get absolutely shanked here. I think I am going to be out of this lobby sooner rather than later. Yep, there's my first heart, as expected. Let's fill up the board. And then see what else we can do here. Baby Bear is actually really solid here. Full board? Maybe I can beat a bot? Fingers crossed? Maybe Baby Bear can make something happen? Alright, I am capable of beating a bot. That's good news. Really need some power, though. Like, some slot buffs here or something, because this is not getting there yet. Nope. Space Ranger Woody, are you what I'm looking for? I think maybe Fowlich might be what I'm looking for. Over the spider. Sure. Still Baby Bear. There's Jill Sunshine, actually. This is probably my best bet here. Okay. Yeah. Alright, this is maybe good. This is maybe good enough to not immediately lose, to not immediately get full-hearted. Good heavens. Alright, well, at least it's only a half heart. Yeah, the support's in the back. That's rough. So, my toys are Fae. But, oh, Slappy does have a buff on him. So that does affect some things here. This is much better, though. Let's just maybe do this, I think. Tin Man is probably going to be something I need sooner rather than later, I suspect. But not for right now. Actually, I think Mama Bear is pretty good on this board, but also is my best kiss target because it's the rare. That's rough. That's rough. I don't super like any of my options here. Alright, I think I need the variance more than I need the... No, I need the +2/+2 is what I need. So let's just cycle Tin Man, and maybe Tin Man will show up later when it's more useful. God, This is bad. This is all so bad. I don't really know what a good Blorg start looks like. Maybe it's animals shenanigans? Maybe this is the best I could have asked for, getting this mama bear early? Who knows? Maybe if I had kissed the mama bear, it would have turned into a papa bear. That would have been great. This is interesting. I don't think I've played the Sugar Pops. Wow. Calcifer's not doing it either. Lord gets better when you unlock candy on him. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, well, I definitely need Mordecon here. Question is who to replace. Because I want Mordecon back row. And I like the Fowlich, I think, more than I like the Baby Bear. So I guess we do that. Oh, Mecha Man's here. Okay, well. Sorry, Fowlich. Your time to come. Your time has come. This, unfortunately, isn't hitting these two slots anymore. But if I can find another animal... If I can live long enough to find another animal. Let's phrase that correctly. Whoa, really? The tie? Lucky. I would love some epic treasures. I would love some epic treasures. Yes, please. Dragon's Crown is fine. It's not Toy Box, but it's fine. None of these are animals, alas. I don't need to give you any of these. Yeah, I don't think I need to give them any of these types. So that's not, like, super helpful here. Nor are any of these particularly helpful on this board. And Helica probably is helpful on this board, actually. Maybe more helpful than Mama Bear? That's a question. I feel like I need some kind of boost here. So maybe let's see if this works out. Oh, I'm not even hunting. Everybody's too big. That is an extremely late Sweet Tooth. Congratulations on being popped, thing in the ice. Yeah, I didn't even get the hunt. Maybe I can get the hunt. Now these toys being animals doesn't matter anymore. Sunflare is better than Jill, though. With that. Man, I just want more 3 bags fulls, honestly. Like, all I want right now is a bunch of common treasures. Scar is interesting. I'm not sure how that works with the things that become villains later. Probably not well. Probably not the way I wanted to. So I'll just cycle Thorn. Am I going to lose to Calcifer? I guess I beat Calcifer the last time I faced him. Probably because I got some lucky procs on my Mecha Man. Wow. Shops are big. What did we do? Not mad about it. I want more treasure. Like, I want the stats from the Sunflare, but also I just want more treasure. Sword of Valor, good. All of my toys are heroes. Angelica? I think it's goodie bag time, actually. You could be a hero eventually as well, even if it's not today. All right, let's do this. That's a hero. Oh, the summon isn't a hero. Rude. Ow. Ghoul-Aid Man? Really? After our conversations? How dare you? And none of those. The bear is back! Oh, I guess I do want to make the goodie bag into it. Okay, goodie bag is a hero. Good. Good. We're already in a good place. So I guess I want Chip. That's what I'm looking for right now. Brick Monster's also okay. I would take a Brick Monster. He's not a Fae yet, so Pisces doesn't help yet. I guess it affects the Mecha Man, though. So that's not bad. Oh, and affects the Mordecon. Okay, that's pretty good, then. That's still pretty good. Whoa! Wow, since the last time I saw you, BN1, you seem to have gone straight to the moon. That's unfortunate. For me? Or me is the person for whom it is unfortunate. Well, I'm dunked on turn 11 with my 4th place. That's how that goes, I guess. Ow. Rude. How dare they? Don't they know that I'm the host of this lobby? There ought to be a rule. All right, well, play again. New lobby, let's go. DXT3. I will wait for people to finish up the previous one, though. Give people a chance to hop in or not, as suits them. But the code is in the Discord, so any and all are welcome. I should really look into the alternate account login so that I can do spectating until the lobby finishes. And then everybody else will be clear. I also wish there was chat on this screen so I could tell people who are randomly joining, like, hey, we're gonna sit for 2 minutes and hope other people join, as opposed to them just not knowing what's going on and sitting and hoping that we launch at some point. Like, I feel like they deserve better than to not know what's going on. I don't know if in-game chat is a thing that the Once Upon a Galaxy team wants to support, though. That feels like a thing that they might not want to. Like, allowing your players to talk with each other in your multiplayer game seems like a thing that has a lot more downsides than it has upsides, given what I know of people who play multiplayer games. So, like, I don't know that I would actually want that chat. But, like, right now, right, with this case in point, right? Like, they don't know who I am, they don't know that I'm streaming, they don't know that people are going to be joining in a couple of minutes once the other lobby finishes. Like, what do they know, right? They're just gone. Whoa. The return. Okay, never mind. We're cool. Everything's cool. Man, 4th place means that only the bots got kicked out. And then I was first to go after the bots died. That's so sad. That's so sad. F's in chat for my poor performance. Barely better than... At least I was better than the bots. At least I didn't die before the bots got kicked out. How'd you end up doing? If Calcifer joins, then we've got 5, and I will absolutely launch with 5. You got 2nd? Nice, good job. Otherwise, I will give it another minute, and then we'll launch with 4. Doesn't seem like we're going to get the rejoin here, but I want to make sure that I give the people who want to keep playing enough time to get back in, if the mood strikes them so. But yeah, that's probably enough time. All right, let's go before our new rando gets antsy. Lucky Leprechaun. Oh, the dog girl is here. I absolutely play Luna Girl. I feel like Lucky Leprechaun. I haven't actually gotten the chance to play this captain. Like, it hasn't been offered to me once since it got off of the battle pass. So I haven't had a chance to play with him at all. And I don't know what the Lucky Charms are or what anything else is that happens with this character. Maybe I should just take them, actually, since this is the first time they're getting offered. Do I have any other options to bring in? Aha, I sure do. Okay, Candy Claw's out, Miseria in. Because Miseria. Whenever you get a treasure, sweeten your candy. How do you work? Turns 5 and 10 get a random Lucky Charm. Okay, so I will get random Lucky Charms at some point later on. Cool Whip is good. Knight of the Holy Cane I'm not impressed with. So let's bring in Frosting Dragon. Chubby Cheap, I'm not impressed with. Gummy Worm has maybe potential here. And if we're trying to get value off of treasure, the Sir Francis Drake seems like a good call. I guess I don't need Gingerbread Witch. I probably have decent support for making my, getting my sweet up. And I'm not convinced about Lollipop Fairy. I feel like maybe I want the top end more than I want the bottom end. Because, like, as far as early payoff goes, I'm going to get the Lucky Charms. So I think those are early payoffs. So I want more ways to become sweet. Or late game payoffs rather than early game payoffs, I think. Although if I found like a Dippity-Doo, that would be probably what I'd want for this spot. As is, I'm going to bring in the Oracle of Fortunes. That seems better. All right. Give that a shot. Gingerbread House is very much an early game payoff if we can pull it off. Gold in a character, sweeten your candy twice. Okay. We are definitely looking for Ways to golden characters. We have Dorothy and Sorceress Serena as our bots. Oh, I do want the laser shark here. More than I want the silver, I want the laser shark. Okay, not more than that silver, though. How greedy am I? The most greedy? I think the most greedy. Oh, rude. These are really what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's grab Ahab then. Fingers crossed we can actually do damage to the bot. Although, that actually looks kind of threatening. Maybe Dorothy has already done absolutely heinous things? No. Dorothy is trying. And not yet succeeding. Mage's animals? With Dracula fangs. None of these are what I'm looking for. Katatui's not bad. I could cast some spells. There's nothing stopping me from casting some spells, you know? Maybe get the treasures first, though. I definitely want the ticking time top. I feel like ticking time top is probably the closest to how I win this game. All right, Lucky's Star. Your first character has Hunt +1/+1. We haven't sweetened candy at all yet. That's where we're at. That's how this is going. All right, let's cast some spells. Maybe resolve a quest. I want... Yeah, I don't like these jealous stepsisters anymore. It's Mama Bear time. I don't know. I don't think this is coming together at all. We've got no sweeteners whatsoever, which feels pretty miserable. Yo, the quest completion. Wait, did I already complete the quest? Oh, that's probably how I got the Dracula's fangs. Right, because it's not like I've goldened anything. I've goldened exactly 0 things, and also sweetened exactly 0 times. Which makes me wonder why I have not gotten any candy spells. Like, that's kind of miserable. Do I have Fae? I don't. Let's cycle you then. Keep cycling until I get something good. Hey, here we go. Heck yeah. Alright, we maybe are seeing some things here. Gumdrop? I don't actually like any of the units on my board right now. All of these units are units that I think need to go at some point. We'll keep embiggening the gingerbread house for now, I guess. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, totally fair. Sorry, not popping your Miseria this time. Should have had a worse board. This is a nice find. This has some potential. Is it late for Miseria? I feel like taking Miseria here is not going to work out too well for me. On the other hand, it is treasures, and I do like treasures. Yep, bots are gone, only players, and I am definitely the worst off of all the players. Sweeten my candy, I guess. That's at least nice to find. Oh, Pixie is here. Pixie is here to save the day. I still don't like any... I guess I kind of like Frosting Dragon here. Frosting Dragon is all right as far as characters go. Man, I kind of wish I could grab the Ironcast Dragon, though, and cast a spell on it this turn. That would be nice. Instead, I feel like... I can maybe afford to take the Ironcast Dragon over Katatui here. Feel like I need to hit the Pixie Powder, though. I don't know that that's true. Alright, if I don't think I am dying this round, the Ironcast Dragon is a better pick. And if I do think I'm dying this round, then Pixie Powder to try and stay alive is a better pick. But I think if I don't invest in my scaling here, I'm not coming out of this alive anyway, so fingers crossed. Wow. Well, at least it was a half heart. If I had played the Pixie Dust, do I feel like I would have won that or traded evenly? Maybe. My idiot would have not survived, but would have traded 1 for 1. I guess I get the Constellation out of it, so that's not bad. Let's get some dragons here. Dragons me. Or Ice Cream Party. I'm on board with Ice Cream Party. I can't cast it on the Ironcast Dragon, unfortunately, because I want it to hit multiple people. Do I just lose here? I probably just lose here, right? Let's buff up this Ironcast. I want this Ironcast to last. I don't even think I can tie here. That shadow in the back row. Yep, that's not going to work out well for me. Oh, no, I was so close. It was just Pixie. It was just Pixie. Ugh. Terrible news. All right. Get the pot of gold at the end. What does that do? Copy your other charm. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Honestly, that would have been pretty good. I'd have been pretty happy with that, had I survived. Alas. Alright, this is sufficiently disheartening that I think I am done. I was close to done at this point anyway. Like, I figure I had maybe another game in me. I'm just getting dunked on. None of this is working out well. But at least, hey, at least the tournament run was good. So there's that. I can revel in my tournament success and hope my day 2 goes better than my previous day 2s. But yeah, I think I'm gonna tap out at this point and call it for the night.